Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm meteorologist Jordan Frazier. All right, we're jumping right into the drought monitor because, well, as Matt said last night too, well, we're looking at pretty much blah. It's going to be pretty dry out there. And on top of a lot of the heat and lack of rain, this is not necessarily very good for our wildfire risk across much of central Texas, worst of which is going to be taking place right around to the west of I-35. All right, so today we started to see, you know what, a little bit better where we're no longer seeing those excessive heat warnings across the region. Most of that is just staying to our southern counties, but we're still going to be under a heat advisory. That's going to stay in effect until about 9 o'clock for your Saturday evening. That means our heat index values are going to be getting up to about 110 degrees. Not as bad as what we've seen, but you know what? It could certainly be better. Of course, that wildfire threat is still going to be to the west of I-35. And of course, there's still going to be the threat out to the east as well, now that they are included in that drought situation. So we're going to keep our eye on it as well. But of course, we're heading into the weekend. So this is going to be your look before you lock reminder, making sure that you keep your pets and all your people outside of the car, where it's actually going to be a little bit cooler, because inside the car, yikes, it heats up real quickly, especially with the high temperatures staying around those mid 100s. We're talking more like 105. 10 to 30 minutes inside of your car can be deadly. That's the last thing we want to see happen to you guys. All right, the low temperatures tonight, well, we're looking at pretty much the same kind of pattern. Strong southerly winds basically influencing our conditions, where we're staying mostly clear, but we're looking in those upper 70s for the most part. Over the next couple of hours and throughout much of the weekend, I see a lot of activity to the north. It's actually going to be a bit of a cold front trying to make its way into our area. I'm not seeing a whole lot of rain, but there is a 20% chance we might see a little bit of activity during the afternoon for your Sunday. It's very low, but you know what? We'll take whatever we can at this point, because we're still under the influence of that big heat dome. Biggest impact is going to be out into the desert states. Other than that, well, we're still going to stay very hot and well above average, especially with our future heat index values going all over the place right now. Most of that is because, well, we're seeing a little bit of activity coming up, but it's still going to stay below that excessive heat advisory category. And you know what? I'll certainly take it. Here's your 7-day forecast for Central Texas and the Brazos Valley. We're looking at plenty of heat staying in the forecast, not going away anytime soon.